Hello, beautiful mama to be. Welcome to your Strength and Stability Prenatal Yoga practice. This class is really going to focus on stabilizing those muscles that you'll need to have the strength and the empowerment throughout your pregnancy and especially into the birth of your beautiful baby. In pregnancy, we need both of that strength and empowerment as well as the relaxation and the opening. So if you ever want a class that's more focused on the relaxation portion and opening our muscles a little bit more, then there is another prenatal class that I've created, and it's just linked in the show notes below. With anything in pregnancy, if you're starting any new workout regime or anything like that, you do just want to check with your healthcare practitioner first. But if you've gotten the okay to do some yoga, that's fantastic. I'm so happy you're here. We're going to be using 2 yoga blocks today. If you don't have yoga blocks, that's fine. You could grab like a thick book for some of our exercises, or even like a narrow box would work. And then for support for your hands, you can use soup cans or water bottles, or stacks of books, anything that you can find around your house. Okay, so if you need to pause the video to go grab your props, go grab them, and then I'll meet you back here and we will get started. So we're going to begin today's practice standing. Come to the top of your yoga mat, and I'm going to face you, but you can face forward on your yoga mat. We're going to begin in our Tadasana, mountain posture. You want a little bit of a wider stance than what you would normally do in your mountain pose. So go ahead and spread your toes wide on your mat, ground through your feet. Feel the energy pushing through the soles of your feet and running up your legs. You want to engage the core slightly, roll shoulders back and down, palms facing forward, fingers spread. Imagine there's energy shooting out of every fingertip. You're this alive, vibrant goddess of a being right now, creating life. Crown of your head is reaching up towards the heavens. Lengthen the back of your neck. So here you can just find a point to keep your gaze steady on, or you can close your eyes. And we're going to start with a grounding exercise. Now, this is something that was recommended to me for the birth of my baby. You might want to practice it as well and try it out during your labor, but totally up to you. Just try it out here and see how it works for you. All right, so you're bringing your focus to your feet. We're grounding through our feet right now. We're stabilizing ourselves. We're strong. Feel the soles of your feet spreading even further on the ground. You're feeling the middle of your heel, your outer edge of your pinky toe, and the mound of your big toe. Arches lift slightly. Now from here, I want you to choose a color, any color that you like. And imagine tracing your right foot with that color. Around every toe, every part of your foot, just like you have like a crayon that you're tracing around your foot. Whenever you've completed the right foot, you can move on to your left foot. Maybe you want the same color, maybe you want a different color. Just tracing that outline of your foot. Good. Now try to trace both feet at the same time. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, you can blink your eyes open if they were closed. Hope you feel a little bit more grounded now, a little bit more steady in yourself. Amazing. Okay. So, feeling that grounding through your feet. So I want you to open your arms, reach them up overhead, big, juicy, juicy stretch. Catching your right wrist with your left hand, you're going to pull gently up and over to the left side of the room for a nice, juicy side body stretch. Oh, good. Up and over to the other side. Catch left wrist with your right hand. Gentle tug over to the right side of the room. During pregnancy, the side bodies can get so tight. So it feels so good right now. Amazing. Inhale, reach up. Separate the fingers. Exhale, bring your fingertips to where your back pockets would be. We're doing a very gentle heart opener. So you're going to make sure you're not overarching your back to get into this. Imagine that there is this golden string attached to your heart, and it's just lifting the heart gently up and over. Shoulders are spreading away from the heart center, and you can imagine squeezing like a beach ball in between your elbows. Gentle bend in your knees. I'm just going to open up your heart, open your chest, and take some deep cleansing breaths here. Inviting in all that good energy, inviting it in through your heart and down into baby's home. Beautiful. Come back up. And we're going to reach our arms up again. Big breath in. Exhale, drag prayer pose down your center and then down your legs to move into a forward fold. From here, it can feel good to have that support under your hands. You might even want to step your feet out a little bit wider to make some room for your belly. You can let your head hang heavy if that feels good to you. If it feels like you're a little bit nauseous or lightheaded when you fold forward, just don't come all the way down. Maybe you stay at like a halfway fold. Okay. So from here, you can kind of do some gentle rocks forward and back if that feels good. Maybe swaying side to side if you're not using your blocks. You might want to hold opposite elbows and sway gently. You might want to bend and straighten each knee. Just preparing our bodies for this stabilization practice. Bringing all the strength and power into us. We're already like at the most powerful and intuitive that we've ever been. But we're fueling that. We're making that power even stronger. Okay, great work. Bring one block with you. As you gently stand up, you can take your hand to your hip and slowly come up. Very slowly, good job. Take the block, place it in between your thighs or your book or your box, whatever you're using. Lengthwise in between your thighs. And you're going to squeeze that block with all your might, okay? So we're in our mountain pose still. You're squeezing that block, and you're putting the block up as like biologically far as possible, okay? And then as you squeeze that, you want to feel the pelvic floor slightly engage and lift. You know, we're working our pelvic floor muscles right now to help us be strong for baby. Okay, good. So you're squeezing that block, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're grounding through your feet, and we're going to sit into our chair pose. Okay, keep squeezing that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure knees are over top of ankles, and you don't want this big arch in your low back. Think about your bottom moving towards the ground. Okay, so we're just taking a little bit of that arch. Not the whole arch, but just a little bit of that arch out of your low back. Very good. Keep squeezing. Keep sitting in this chair pose. Good job. You can do a couple of Kegels here if you'd like. Hands can be on your thighs, on your hips. at heart center or reaching overhead, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Okay, try sitting a little bit lower. Squeeze that block a little bit more. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Keep breathing. Next, we're going to go into some open twists. So in pregnancy, normally we're not twisting the body, but it's okay to do an open twist where there's room for baby, opposed to a closed twist where you're squishing baby. We never want to squish baby, okay? So if you're not comfortable doing any kind of twisting at all, that's totally fine. You're just going to stay here in your chair pose, taking some deep breaths. If you're going to join me for the twist, we're moving with our breath, okay? So inhale, open your arms. It's more of an opening of the upper back. See, my tummy is still neutral at center. Good. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, center. Good. Inhale, switch sides. Maybe you turn your gaze behind you. Maybe it's forward. Maybe it's in front of you. Whatever is going to help you stabilize. Exhale, center. Now you see it's just the twisting motion of the upper back, the thoracic spine. My hips aren't moving with it at all. Okay? Keep twisting with the breath. Oh, beautiful. You're doing so good. And of course, if this doesn't feel good to you at all, you can always come back to center and just stay in your chair pose. You've got this, mama. You're doing great. Amazing. Complete the set that you're on. Come back to center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze with all your might. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing as you slowly, slowly, slowly stand to your mountain pose. Oh, beautiful work. Good job. Take that block out. And you can slowly set it down. Squatting to pick up or put down anything. Okay, you don't want to strain that low back or any of your ligaments. All right, back to our mountain pose. Good job. Let's take some hip circles here. So hands on your hips. I'm going to face forward again so you can see what I'm doing. Gentle bend in your knees, and you're just going to rotate the hips around. So good for loosening the low back. And you know what? Actually, funny enough, belly dancing was originally created as a birthing dance. So they knew that, doing these hip circles and whatnot was really good for baby and good for maybe the positioning even of baby going into birth. So doing these hip circles are so, so great during your pregnancy. All right, change direction, other way. Can you even say hello to baby? Are you doing these hip circles? Awesome. Okay, slowly come back to center. If you need to give your legs a little shake, give them a little shake. And then reground through soles of feet. Good job. All right. Hands to heart center. Rebend those knees. I know we're not going to be here long. Rebend your knees and transfer your weight into your right foot. So spreading those right toes nice and wide and come up onto left hip toes. All right. From here, you're either going to take multiple steps back or one big step back into your crescent lunge. Next, check the hips. Make sure that they are both facing forward, both sort of squeezing in. You're having the inner thighs. Try to imagine there's magnets squeezing your inner thighs together. And we're going to work our booty a little bit. We need that for our strength and our power. So bend the back knee and straighten it. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good job. Hands can be on hips. Hands can be at heart center. Or you can reach them up overhead. Whatever feels best for you. Good job. We're here for 5, 4, front leg isn't moving, only the back. 3, 2, And one, straighten. Big, big breath in, reach through fingertips. Exhale, swivel open into warrior two. We are warriors. We are beautiful warriors. So if you don't feel stable in your warrior two, a really nice variation, just going up against a wall. This can be so nice anytime, but especially during pregnancy if you feel like your balance isn't quite there. Okay, so warrior two stance, roll shoulders back and down, strong through your arms. I want to see energy shooting out of both fingertips. There's a line of energy going through one, through your heart, out the other. Good job. Sink into your legs a little bit more. Front knee over top of front ankle. Beautiful. Good job. Nice strong core. Again, no overarching that low back. Neck is nice and long. Crown of your head is reaching up. Gaze can be forward or over top of your front fingertips. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Keep finding that strength through your legs. Again, you want to feel like those inner thighs are magnetic and your feet are grounding you towards the earth. Good job. We're going to do side body stretches now. So take your right palm, flip it up, reach up and over. Exalted Warrior. You can slide your back hand down your back leg. You can wrap around baby or wrap it around your low back, whatever feels best for you. Gaze might be on the ground, might be forward, or under your arm towards the ceiling. Good. Stretching those fingertips, big breath in. Exhale back to warrior two. Other side. Side angle. Again, arm can be reaching for baby as you reach up and over with your left hand. You can have your forearm just gently resting, not with full weight on your thigh, but just gently resting on your thigh. Or you can reach for one of your blocks. Whatever feels best for you. Take a deep breath into the side body. Full breath out. Amazing work. Return to your warrior two stance. Great job. And we're going to do a little bit of a transition here into our crescent lunge. Be easy on yourself. Slowly rotate or take a couple steps to come back into your crescent lunge. Good job. Big breath in. Reach your fingertips. And exhale, either multiple steps or one big step up into your mountain pose. Wow, good job. Shake those legs out. Shake, shake, shake. Good job. We have another side to do. Let's do the other side now. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Toes spread wide. Up onto right tiptoes. Step back into your crescent lunge. Good. Check those hips. Check that they're in alignment. They're not all wonky here. All right, we're starting to bend and straighten our back knee now. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good job. Keep going. You've got this. Ask baby for strength here. You are a team. You work together to give each other power and strength. Love. Good job. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that back leg. Reach the fingertips. Big, big breath in. Exhale, swivel open to warrior two. Good job. Sink into those legs. But imagine inner thighs are magnetic. They're trying to squeeze together. Pelvic floor lifts. Roll those shoulders back and down. Energy from one hand all the way through to the other. Long through the back of your neck. Maybe you're facing forward. Maybe you're looking over top of your left hand this time. Good job. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more, just like that. Awesome. Exalted Warrior. Flip that left hand, reach up and back. Right hand can slide down your leg, can wrap around baby, or come around your low back. Whatever helps you feel the most supported right now. Good. Stretch those fingertips. Breathe into the side body. And on an exhale, you come back to your warrior two. And we go into our side angle. Front forearm either to your front thigh. Back arm reaches up and over. Maybe you're hugging baby. Maybe you're reaching for a block. Yogi choice. Deep breath into that side body. Deep breath out. Good job. On an inhale, you're coming back into your warrior two stance. Strong here. Good job. Slowly transition back into your crescent lunge. You've got this. Good job. Deep breath in and out. Back into your mountain pose. Very good. All right, we're going to do our tree pose now. So, grounding through right foot. Bring your hands to your hips to begin. Come up onto your left toes. Now, it is a rotation of the leg bone in your hip socket to open up. Make sure it's not your whole pelvis moving. We don't want that. Just rotating from the hip open. Good. Again, squeeze pelvic floor up and in. You can even imagine there's a marble you're trying to lift. Good. All right, so toes can stay on the ground. If you're a little bit wobbly, your stability isn't there, have a chair next to you or a wall, okay? Don't want anybody falling over. All right, so from here, you can stay here. This is a perfect place to stay to work on your balance and your stability. If you want to move your foot up your leg, go ahead. If you want to move it up even further, it can go on your inner thigh. We are just avoiding the knee. No pushing on your knee here. Good job. Hands can stay on your hips, rooting you down. They can come to heart center. Or you can extend the branches of your tree. Good job. Core is on. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Moving through the roots of your tree to ground you, to steady you. Awesome. Come back into your mountain pose. Take that. Other side, ground down through left foot. Come up onto right toes and rotate leg bone and hip socket to open up. Good job. Find the placement of your foot that feels best to you now. Find the placement of your hands that feels best to you now. Good, and you want to make sure you're not sort of sinking into your hip at all. Squeeze those hips in. Lift the pelvic floor. Good job. Soaking in through the roots of your tree while extending upward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful job. Come back to mountain pose. Shake it out. Amazing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, glide your hands through heart center down your body as you hinge in the hips into a forward fold. Oh, amazing. Grab your block. Place it in between your thighs again. I know, everybody's favorite. And we're going to slowly come into a downward facing dog. Squeezing that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now for you, you couldn't quite reach the ground. That's totally fine. Come onto hands and knees first to put that block in between your thighs, and then meet me in your down dog. Good. Squeeze that block between your thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then we're just going to lift the toes and lower. Not the toes. That would be difficult. Your heels. Lift and lower. Now, if your heels can't come all the way down to the ground, don't force it. That's fine. What we're more focused on is the length of our spine here. Good job. Keep squeezing that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 3. For 2. And 1. Now, you can stay in your down dog. If this doesn't feel good to you at all, come to hands and knees and keep squeezing that block. If you want to join me, in some movement here. What we're doing is we're going to take an inhale here, and then exhale, hover the knees. All right? Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hover your knees. Core is turned on, giving baby a hug. Good, we've got 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. And last one. Hold and hover. Hold and hover. Squeeze. That block. Core turned on. And down. Wow, good job. Take that block out. We'll all meet in our tabletop position. Nice work. We're almost there. All right. So now what I want you to do is reach your left leg back behind you. Again, core turned on. Imagine I were to come around and give you a gentle hug of your belly upward. Okay, so you're giving baby a hug with your strength here. Good. Hips are level. Make sure you're not kind of opening and sitting into the right hip here. Hips stay level. Energy moves up through the right hip. You can stay here if this feels good to you. Or reach right arm forward for your bird dog. Nice work. A little bit of core strength. Take 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Bring right hand down and then toes down. You can take a little stretch if you need to into your calf by pushing back a little bit. And when you're ready, we're just going to rotate open, pushing into right palm of your hand, reach left palm of your hand up. See, my hips are facing forward now. And we're just taking a little supported side plank, lifting through the obliques, through the side body. Gaze can be down, gaze can be forward, gaze can be up to your top hand, wherever you feel the most stable. Good job. Slowly come back. Hands and knees. All right, other side. Right leg behind you. Make sure those hips are level. Lift it up, flexing through your foot. Imagine pushing into a wall with your foot. Again, feel that hug of belly up. And then maybe you reach left hand forward. 3 deep breaths. You've got this. Beautiful. Place your hand down. Place your toes down. Maybe you want a little calf stretch. You can push back for a little bit. And as you feel ready, I will meet you in your supported side plank. Pushing into left palm of your hand this time. Reach right hand up, opening your hips towards the side wall. Find a drishti point, a point to keep your gaze steady on, where you feel steady. Take out any shoulds here. No. If you feel like, oh, I should be looking up towards my hand, but I don't feel steady, don't do it. Do what feels best for your body. This is you connecting with your body. You and baby. Slowly come back to hands and knees. Wow, good job. Let's take a child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Lots of room for baby. And then if you'd like, you can stack your blocks and place them underneath your forehead. All right, slowly walk your hands in towards you, pushing into the palms of your hands to come up. We're just gonna do a couple of quick, gentle stretches here. But again, if you feel like you need more stretching, I recommend doing the video that's just linked below that I've created for prenatal. All right, so meeting in a wide diamond shape, soles of feet together, knees out wide. You can always use some support underneath each knee or each thigh. Good, so we got lots of room for baby. We're not going into our regular butterfly pose where the heels are in towards the ground. Let's create lots of room here, okay? So nice big diamond shape. Inhale, lengthen through spine, roll shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward. Let your head go, let your neck go. Your feet might feel a bit sore. I know mine have been, so you can give them a little rub here. And just take some nice calming breaths. You earned it. Good job. Slowly, slowly, slowly come up. Help your knees in towards each other. And then you're going to straighten your legs forward. We're doing a seated forward fold. But again, we need room for baby, so keep your legs wide here. Good. Lengthen through your spine. Ground through sit bones. Feet can be relaxed or flexed, whichever feels better for you. And then slowly walk your hands down your legs. Right, so then again, you might want to use the blocks again to support your head. Sending those deep breaths down into baby's home. Good job. Slowly come up. Amazing. All right. Last one. Feet together. Walk your hands behind you. Fingertips point in towards your bottom. And then again, you're squeezing those shoulder blades together and down your back and feeling that golden string attached to your heart, lifting your heart up. It's opening the front line of your body. And keep those shoulders nice and open. Breathing into your heart center. Awesome. One more breath here. Great. Meet me in a cross-leg position. Placing your right hand over top of baby, left hand over your heart. Close your eyes, lengthen your spine. Sit bones ground you down. You are grounded, you are supported. Crown of your head reaches up. You're powerful. You're more intuitive than you've ever been in this moment. You can roll your eyes up and in towards your third eye, that point just between your eyebrows and up a little bit. Massage the pituitary gland. And then you're sending some deep breaths down into baby's home. Maybe sending a message to baby. Thanking baby for giving you strength. You are a team in pregnancy and in birth. You work together. You strengthen each other. Stay in your meditation as long as you wish. Whenever you are finished, you can bring hands to heart center. Give thanks to yourself for doing this practice. Give thanks to baby. And I thank you for joining me in this video today. From my heart to yours, namaste.